Short vehicle, long penis. Hi guys, today I'm up to Bahnstormer in Alton. Is it Alton? I guess so. That's the BMW dealer that gave Mr. Baron von Grumble his R1200 GS Adventure for the 24-hour trip. So I went on his Facebook page and then went on to the Bahnstormer Facebook page to see there's an event today for test riding BMWs, and it seems like they're selling German sausages. So I can't turn that down, and it seems like that Baron himself is at Bahnstormer as well. So I wasn't uploading too many videos lately because I was quite busy, and I have a new bike, a project bike, and that takes up quite a lot of time, and the weather was quite bad during the last week, so I didn't want to ride. In contrast to other riders, I'm not commuting to work with my motorcycle. I'm commuting to work with a bicycle. So there's no opportunity to record vlogs on a daily basis, because when I'm riding for fun. So that makes a difference in terms of output of videos. But never mind, I'll try to get some backup and record more vlogs at the same time or at the same day. Hello, love. Wanna see my jizz machine? Yeah, so talking about the mods on the bike, one sticker right near my penis, and I've made a new connection to the sat-nav. So here's a USB plug near the headlight, and I've welded myself a little cable. It's not welding, it's another word, I forgot. So it turns off the sat-nav when I turn off the bike, and I can get rid of a little rectifier under my seat, which is near the battery, that turned out to be failing once a year, and I'm sick of buying a new one every year. It fails because of the vibrations of the KTM. Yeah, and the most obvious mod is a new seat. So I bought a spare 690 Enduro seat on eBay for 40 quid. It had some scratches and whatever. Perfect, because I only need the plastic, the support structure. And I've sent it to a German manufacturer that's called Cahido, and they build motorcycle seats with more padding. They are better for long distance trips like I'm doing. So today I'm test riding this new seat, and so far I like it. It's not softer, it's a bit wider, so if you sit on the seat for a long time, you're getting lower and lower and lower until you get on a hard structure, and it's really hurting your butt. So for this seat it doesn't seem to be that bad compared to the stock seat, but I'll see. I'll be riding for a while today, and then I will make my conclusion. It's not too expensive, so if you're sending in your stock seat, you pay 250 euros, so 210 quid, that's okay. So, getting back to my project bike, I'm not spoiling too much. The only thing I will be teasing is it's a dirt bike, it's a two-stroke, and it's got 200cc, and it's a young, is it a young? Yeah, and it's already a young timer, so more than 20 years old. I need to buy a lot of stuff because it's in a very bad condition. It wasn't too expensive either, so I don't mind spending the money really. I mean, the brakes don't work, the header pipe is completely ripped apart, say, and that guy tried to repair it by welding and using a lot of hose clamps on an exhaust pipe. Nice car. What else? Well, the tires are rubbish. I need to buy new tires, I need a new chain and sprockets, need to change all the fluids. What else? So it doesn't have any lights, any indicators, any mirrors, no brake lights, but still it has a daytime MOT. So, but I'm planning to get all the indicators, so I bought a new headlight and a new tail light, braking switches, clutch levers, brake levers, etc, etc. It costs quite a lot of money, but I don't give a shit. But it's a runner, so it starts on the first kick, so it can't be too bad. And this was the most important thing for me. If it would be a non-runner, I wouldn't have bought it. So I hope to get it ready for the spring next year to do some green laning. And lucky enough, the previous owner, he used premix fuel, so he was putting the two-stroke oil in the fuel, mixing it, and then put it in the tank like that. Very lucky, because that bike has an auto loop, so it has a separate oil tank where you put the two-stroke oil in, and in the fuel tank you just put in the fuel and it gets mixed in the engine depending on the throttle position. And when I had a look at the bike, I saw a little tank underneath the tail fender, and I was asking the guy, what's that? And he said, yeah, that's the tank for the oil for the auto loop. And I thought, alright, fair enough. And then I stripped down the bike, found another tank underneath the fuel tank, which turned out to be the real tank for the two-stroke oil. And the other tank in the back of the bike turned out to be the tank for the cooling fluid, which was empty. Luckily he didn't fill any oil in there. I mean, it wouldn't have arced the engine, I guess, but that's what you get when you buy used bikes. You never know what you buy unless you strip it down. And that guy was also trying to install a horn and to install a headlight to the harness without knowing anything about harnesses. So he was connecting the plus and the minus lead together, and that way he has blown the bulb of the headlight. The horn wasn't working either, and there was no horn switch, so I bought everything I need. I bought a horn switch, bought a horn, bought a new kill switch, new indicator switches, light switches, everything. Yeah, it's a nice project, I guess. And the frame is in a bad condition, so I will get it powder coated at some point. Yeah, basically I have to rebuild the whole bike. And I got some reed valves. I never saw something like this, so this is something new for me to learn. And I never had a two-stroke bike, so I organized the repair manual, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So getting back to Bahnstormer. It's a testing day today, so at least that's what I understood. And what I like to test is the BMW S1000R and the new R1200R Roadster, which is like the street model of the Concept R. I put a picture here, it's a really nice bike. So the headlight is 100% LED. But unfortunately it didn't make it into the series bike. What else? And the seat is like carved from full aluminium. Another nice car. Yeah, I'm interested in these bikes. So before buying my project bike, I was thinking, should I get a touring bike for the long distance trips? Or should I get a green laner? I wasn't quite sure. But in the end I decided to get a green laning bike because I was reviewing the downsides of the SMC, of the KTM, and I thought, yeah, boy, the only bad thing is the seat, really. And the seat is only 210 quid, so you will not be able to get a proper touring bike for 210 quid. And I don't want to sell this bike because I like it so much. The thing is, I like light bikes a lot, and these BMWs are far from light. I mean, they are not heavy, but between 180 and 200 kilos is a standard weight for a bike. For my personal taste, it's not light enough. So my project bike, for example, is just 100 kilos. Oh, that's a nasty noise. Oh fuck, that was my exit. Get yourself together! Wo willst du nicht sagen? So this is it. I did get 2 free teas and a free white sausage. Funniest I've ever seen. A Bavarian white sausage. A proper sausage breakfast. Weisswurst Frühstück. Should look like this. And what I've got was this.